It's such an important fight, 4 versus 5, but also two guys who have not been in there. Kamaru seems to be lapping the division, fighting everybody again. Either one of you go in there and make a statement. You're in line right there to be next, right?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I get tired of people saying that he's lapping in the division. I mean, he's just beating Kobe twice and he's beating Masvidal twice. And to me, Masvidal didn't even earn those that title shot. Neither has Kobe. Kobe really hasn't beaten any ranked opponents to earn that title shot. So I think that with Leon Edwards, me, Luque, now even Chimaev on the rise. There's a lot of fights for him to take on before he starts talking about Canelo or fighting Israel Adesanya or anything like that.
You mentioned Chimaev. How careful and focused will be watching that one this week, and that's one a lot of people are looking forward to. That's a big step up for him in competition.
Yeah, that's the one. This is the fight I think where, all right, is the hype real or is the hype not real? Obviously, the kid's obviously good. He got a lot of momentum. He got a lot of confidence. But you're fighting number 2 in the world right now, Gilbert Burns. And Gilbert Burns didn't just get lucky with number 2. He's fought, beat some of the best guys in the world, and even rocked Kamaru in that first round. So it's a tough challenge for him. And for me, too, just to watch it. Like, whatever he does this weekend, I got to outperform him. If he ends up beating Gilbert Burns, I got to outperform him next weekend because I don't want him to skip me in line. I'm 10-1 in my last 11 fights. So I worked and I grinded my way to get to this point right here, and I'm not just gonna let a new kid come in and steal my spot.
What do you think about Chimaev from what the little we've seen from him?
I was actually supposed to be fighting him in March. They had us booked first before the Luque fight. So then I was watching tape on him, studying him already. He's good. He has little details and stuff that people don't really notice, but we noticed it when we were watching him and things like that. I think he's good. I don't think he's bad. But like when you're talking about, all right, is he going to be a triple champ? Is he going to fight Adesanya? Then he's going to fight Gilbert. It's like, all right, relax. Let him beat somebody that's really legit, really in the top 5. If he goes out there and he dominates Gilbert Burns, then 100%, it's not really hype. It's real. Like, I think he's already real. But I want to see him make the weight class multiple times. I want to see him actually get big wins in the weight class multiple times before I start branding him as the pound for pound GOAT.
Who do you think wins, Burns or Chimaev on Saturday?
Honestly, I think that too many people are sleeping on Burns, and I think that Chimaev is starting to believe that hype a little bit too much as well, where he thinks he's going to walk through him, and I think that's going to leave an opening for him. I don't think Chimaev is really going to go in there wrestling Burns, and I don't think that Burns is going to go in there wrestling Chimaev. I think it's going to be all on the feet, and Burns got some powerful hands. He's a lot smaller than Chimaev, but he throws those big overhands, and if Chimaev leaves his arm out there a little bit too long or anything like that, he gets caught over the top. I think 90% of this fight is going to come down to cardio, who has a better gas tank, and that's going to be the person that ends up on top.